winning it last year. UConn has not won it since Brianna Stewart left. An eternity for Husky fans, but they're back in thanks to a thrilling double overtime win over NC State. Naz Hillman will hit that shot probably 19 times out of 20. Not a foul. They don't foul. And now Louisville with a chance to seal it. Cochran with some huge buckets in the fourth quarter.
Well, Jeff Walls talked to us about Olivia Cochran and said she has to be a defensive anchor for us. She was going against Tamari Key, against Tennessee. She was going against Naz Hillman, against Michigan, and she has. But boy, in this fourth quarter, she has been tremendous on the offensive end of the floor. Naz Hillman missing that layup, and Michigan not fouling right away. And Louisville just such a good job finding the open player, pushing it down the floor, and you'll take an open layup all day.
Olivia Cochran with 8 of her 9 points in the second half. And the Louisville fans are starting to feel it. Naz Hillman, a tremendous career in Ann Arbor. Their first All-American.
First player in Michigan history with 2,000 points and 1,000 rebounds.
That's man or woman.
First time this program's made it to a Sweet 16, or second time the Sweet 16, first time to Elite 8. Her fingerprints are all over this Michigan women's basketball program.
Yes. An historic season for Michigan. But too much Louisville defense and too much Haley Van Lith. As we check out tonight's player of the game, brought to you by Orgain Protein, and it is Haley Van Lith.
Well, she was terrific. Every time Louisville needed a play, she made it. She goes through those spurts offensively where she is unstoppable. And again, leading with that intensity, with that focus, with that competitiveness and selflessness.
Lead is 10. Haley Van Lith talked about the consistency of the team this year, learning to play first without Dana Evans, finding their identity. She said, we found time to be aggressive, and we needed to find moments to be great. I think she found a lot of moments to be great tonight.
She's been great this entire NCAA tournament. And it's a next step for Haley Van Lith in her career. I mean, this is a young career we're talking about for Haley Van Lith as well, and really leading this team. She felt like leadership is the area that she has grown the most from a season ago and even throughout this season. She sets the tone with her work ethic and that intensity that you see right there in the huddle every single day. When your quote-unquote best player is your hardest worker, everyone else will follow.
And she's only a true sophomore. Unbelievable talent. Meanwhile, this senior class for Michigan, there have not been any announcements about who or who will not come back, but let's just celebrate what this senior class has done. Amy Doak playing on not one but two bad knees. Yeah. Danielle Roush sat on the bench for 3 years and started all 32 games this year. And at the top, the queen, Naz Hillman.
Yep, and Emily Kaiser as well. And you know, Naz Hillman, 4-time first team All Big Ten. I mean, she is one of the Big Ten's all-time greats. Certainly should be retiring the double zeros in Chrysler Arena.
Yeah, no doubt. She's the first player to ever wear double zeros, and she should be the last.
Yes, absolutely.
Without question. Ophelia with the foul. And Jeff Walls, I think, can finally exhale. He'll take his team back to the Final Four for the 4th time. Since Jeff Walls became the head coach at Louisville, things have turned around dramatically. They've become a national powerhouse, and he said every year their goal is a national championship. When he first got there, Angel McCautry said, what can you do to get us out of the second round of the NCAA tournament, because they had not been to the Sweet 16 before Jeff got there, and now much loftier heights. And they're going to be playing South Carolina on Friday night. Emily Engstler What a gamer. 16 rebounds for E squared.
She's everywhere, Pam, on the defensive end. It just amazes me. A player who for 4 years played in a zone, sat in a zone.
And this is why Emily Ainksler came to Louisville, to have a chance to play for the national championship. The Cardinals are on their way to the Twin Cities as they beat Michigan.
What an effort, Pam. All season long, this Louisville team has been known for its defense. They've continued to get better. They've gelled on the offensive end of the floor. And now that work culminating in a Final Four berth.
Finishing this game on a 10-0 run. And the brilliance of Haley Van Lith. She looks tired.
She should. When you leave it out there every single possession, every play, you've got nothing left when the buzzer sounds.
Well, the Cardinals on their way. Leah Brown, frustrating ending to her season and perhaps her career at Michigan. But Louisville, the cream of the crop, top seed, leaves Wichita and heads northeast to Minnesota. Great season for Michigan, an historic season as they got to their first Elite Eight. Tears of joy, right? You know that feeling. 23 years ago today, you won your national championship at Purdue, so you certainly know this feeling.
Hard to believe it's been that long, but sure do.
Jeff Walls and his family with tears of joy. And Kim Barnes-Arico and Michigan, 25 wins this year, wearing that number 11 shirt. Yes, it's Isaiah Barnes from the men's basketball team, but her late brother Chris also wore that number when he played, so a nice emotional tie with that jersey. That's going to be a happy bunch of Cardinals. Here's Christy with Jeff Walls.
Coach Walls, you've been here before, but a lot of the players on your team have not. What does this moment feel like for you to see it through your players' eyes?
Well, it's fantastic. I mean, I got a group of kids that have fought all year long, and, you know, I love every single one of them. I'm tough on them, but it's because I care about them and love them because we want to get to this situation. And, you know, we had every opportunity to fold, but we didn't. And I was so proud of them. We made big plays. Olivia Cochran, Emily, you know, Em couldn't buy a bucket. I mean, she couldn't have thrown it in the ocean from the beach. But she made some big plays there at the end, and that's what it's all about.
Well, she had 16 monster rebounds, but I see a lot of emotion in your eyes. What is behind those tears?
Oh, it's all these kids. It's the hours we put in. I mean, you know, 15 years ago, I got to thank Tom Jurich for giving me this opportunity here. Our goal was to get to a Sweet 16. They've never been, and now we've been to 4. We're going to our 4th Final Four, and we still got work to do, but we're just such an honor.
Thank you, Coach. And Haley, take us back to the little girl who was in the elementary school shooting around, working for moments like this. What do you think she would say to you right now?
She would say, "You're not done, Haley. We might be happy for the one night, but we got work to do, and this team is capable of so much, and we're not going to sell ourselves short, so we got work to do."
When that buzzer went off tonight, what went through your mind? I saw you had some tears of joy as well.
You know, this team, we've been through a lot. We went through ups and downs, but we banded together, and we're doing this for each other. The 14 girls on this team, we're doing it for each other in our city, and that's why there's emotion, because there's so much passion, and we're not done. We're going to keep working.
Your energy and your motor cannot be measured. Where does that energy come from?
I just want to win, man. I'll do anything to win. At first, they were denying me touches in the first half, but I wasn't going to stop because I knew my time was going to come, and I was setting my teammates up, and we did a great job of knocking down shots late in the second half, and we pulled it out, man. We were tough.
You had a great relationship with the late, great, iconic Kobe Bryant and his daughter, Gigi. What do you think he would say to you in this moment?
He would say, "Go and win this shit, Haley." That's what he would say. We're not done. That's what he would say right there.
Thank you, Haley. Enjoy.
How much do you love Haley Van Lith?
I love her.
History for Haley Van Lith, 4 straight games, scoring 20 points in NCAA Tournament. They're going to the Final Four. For Stephanie White and Christy Winter-Scott, I'm Pam Ward. Thanks to Seth Miller and Matt Wilson, our producer and director. Emily Axler going on to the